guest definitely is a fashion expert. She's also a beautiful radio host. I've been on her show before. And she's an author. Her new book is called Bevelation: Lessons from a Mother, Auntie, and Bestie. Please welcome back to our show, for the first time on the couch, Bevy Smith.
Right?
I mean, you know, I had no idea, first of all, who you were when I first saw you when you were with the girls in Atlanta. What are their names again?
Miss Lawrence and Derek J, my forever co-host.
And I could never decide which one of you I love the best because you all, and that show was canceled and I still miss it.
Yeah, I do too.
I still miss it.
Bravo's Fashion Queens, it was a great seminal moment in my career.
Fashion Queens.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize, oh, shoe cam, please.
Oh yeah, do it.
Okay.
I just got them yesterday from Bloomingdale's. Alexander McQueen. Wait, how do I show the heel? Okay, here, look, okay. Y'all see it.
Alexander McQueen.
Alexander McQueen, darling. Bloomingdale's, darling. Get into it.
Bevy loves to drop stores she shops.
Yes.
And also the designers that you wear and that she wears.
Yeah.
Because you come from a fashion background. But that's not always how it was.
Yeah.
Bevy, delve deeper. And then we'll talk about your cleavage.
Okay, yes, we have to talk about speaking of going deeper.
Right, but...
Yeah, but you know, Wendy, by the time you met me, I had already had 2 or 3 careers.
I did not know that.
Exactly. So I came into TV so late in life. I decided, after being a fashion advertising director at Rolling Stone magazine and at Vibe magazine, that I decided I wanted to be a TV personality at the age of 38, which is unheard of, as you know, Wendy.
Yes.
You can age into being a grown woman on TV, but to start TV as a grown woman, which is something you also did.
Yes.
But at least you were actually in the entertainment business. I wasn't even in entertainment. I was a corporate lady.
But yes, you were, because we read Vibe magazine. You were there
Yes.
first, and then you went to Rolling Stone magazine. And that is like being a rock star, because you went to Paris and Milan, and you went to all the places, and you were friends with the rappers, and you went and
Well, I was friends with the
singers.
rappers because I was a hot girl in the moments, darling, in the 90s, darling. So I was friends with the rappers. I was friends with the rappers for very unprofessional reasons. Yes, that's me at the Mike Tyson fight right after he got out of prison. Yeah, in Las Vegas, darling. See, we used to travel back then.
Yes, yes,
And,
yes.
you know, wherever the scene was, we were going to be there.
Private and first class.
Well, no, darling, I'm going to keep it 100. We were definitely coach girls.
Okay, it's okay, it's okay.
We were young. We were
Coach
young.
bag.
No. Now, we had designer bags, but we were flying coach.
Yes.
And this is before the whole thing about private and everything. Like now, if I was still outside and that age, I would definitely be flying private because I had those kind of relationships.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, did you have sexually romantic relationships with some of the R&B singers? Listen, you're 54, I'm 56.
Yes. We're grown women.
Yes.
So what I will say is I had several liaisons and dalliances with well-known people.
Do we find out about them in this book?
I do not name names. I talk about circumstances, but I don't name names because
Why not?
Well, because it wasn't necessary, and I also didn't want the book to be a salacious read in that way, because it's not about the men that I dealt with. It's about me. So I spent a lot of years dealing with wanting to be validated by men. And so when I wrote that book, I said, no, the validation will not come through a man. It will come through me.
Isn't that something? Not even one. I know Mike Tyson.
No.
I know Biggie had it for you.
No, well, Biggie loved me.
I bet he did.
He had a very big crush on me, and I did not, I did not answer the crush, but I loved him.
Did you kiss him?
No. We were never romantically linked. I was romantically linked with people in the camp and in the situations. But I was
Puffy, Tupac?
No. Puff and I have always been friends.
Okay.
Pac and I were friends, but it was Biggie who introduced me to Pac, and it was Puff who introduced me to Big. So we were also very connected. You know the heyday of the 90s. That was a golden age of hip hop. We were all dipping.
But I name names in my movie. I name names, situations.
Yes.
Exactly.
But you know what, Wendy? The reason why you can name names is because that is your business. That's really how you made your bones. This is your coins, right?
Yes.
For me, I didn't make my bones on that. I made my bones on the street from dealing with people. But my bones corporately and professionally was never about the men I was linked with.
You know, I always think of you, even though now you have this bigger than life career and personality, and you really do know your fashion, you will forever be a Harlem socialite to me, in a good way.
I like that.
Like, you know everything. We're going out for lunch on Saturday. I would like to invite you to be part of our sprinter. Marco?
Are you serious?
Yes. Where are we going? Say it. What's it called? Just tell me. We're not going to say what time we're going to be there. Just tell me the name.
Bikes and field trip.
Field trip.
Oh, yeah, right there, right down the road from me. It's on Malcolm X Boulevard.
We'll pick you up.
116th Street.
We'll pick you up.
Pick me up from my apartment. I like that. Thank you, Wendy.
Yeah, real talk. Marco will give you all the
I
instructions
would love
afterwards.
that. I
Real
would
talk.
love
It's
that.
supposed to rain in New York on Saturday, but we don't melt in rain.
Yeah, I have a beautiful Poochie umbrella I'll use.
Poochie, see?
Yes, darling.
Name drop.
I've had it for so many years. I've had it for, you know, that's one of the things I talk about in the book, Broke But Blissful. I had so many designer things from when I worked in fashion, and I retained a lot of them. But then of course, you know, in that chapter, I talk about how I went broke and I had to sell
For like
my shoes
7 years.
Well, no, it wasn't the full 7 years of brokenness. It was about a hot 4 years of brokenness. The first 3 years, I was still making it. And then 4 years, I was like, housing court, salmon croquettes, selling my bags, shoes, clothes, all of the things.
Not salmon croquettes.
Yes. Because you know, Wendy, a whole can of salmon costs you $5, and you can make 6 croquettes, and that's breakfast, lunch, dinner. Yeah, see, she was very economical. And that was after having, you know, the fabulous dinners that, you know, were costing $250 per person.
Of course.
But when the doll lost the coins, darling, she had to do what she had to do. And she was resilient and strategic.
You know, I was trying to talk to Regine Carter through the TV.
Yes.
You know, these young girls, and they don't, and she has it better than we ever had it at her.
Never did. All the coins that she has, oh my God.
But I guess that would be your advice, like to young girls, but also older women like us. It's cost per wear.
Yes.
You know, because, you know, when you're thinking about maybe getting a plastic surgery, maybe you want to get a good bag. A good bag will get you in the door faster than a big butt, because everybody's buying them these days.
Yeah, everyone's buying them. And also, too, you can't go into a room from the back. And you know, like, they're not going to see your butt. So that's why I always lead with my breasts, because it is a calling card.
Now, they're natural, but, okay, now let's have cleavage talk.
Yeah.
Cleavage talk.
Yes, which I love that as a new segment.
Cleavage talk. Yeah.
Let's do it, Wendy.
Okay. Mine weren't allowed, you know, in the beginning.
That's right.
And now I make them allowed. And people seem to like it, although I am single.
Yeah. Although I am single.
But I've always admired yours more because you have a long line.
Yeah, I do have a long line. My breasts, I get them from my mama. Shout out to Lolly, she's watching right now. She has a really great breast line. She's 93 years old, and she is still dipping and doing it, and, you know, she's everything.
Yeah, but they told you they weren't allowed. And
they told me they weren't allowed on TV, but you know what? It was so interesting. It was actually on the black networks that they frowned upon me showing off my cleavage.
I'm familiar.
Yeah.
Now, you had corona. How are you feeling now?
Oh, fine. I got well within 3 weeks, so it was really, I had a tough time because I got it early on, Wendy.
Yeah.
Before you could really even get a COVID test. I had to pull strings to get a COVID test. They didn't know what to do with you when you had COVID, when I had it.
Right.
They had no advice for you. They said, go home.
Why didn't you lead with the cleavage? I'm telling you, it opens
That's how I got the test.
Oh, see.
See, I led with the cleavage.
And you lost your dad.
I lost my dad.
To COVID.
Yeah, to complications from COVID, yeah.
Yeah.
Smitty, Gus Lee Smith.
Recently.
I always say his name, April 11th.
Oh.
He passed away.
Me and you.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yes, I know. I'm so sorry,
Do you give
Wendy.
advice, though, on how girls need to turn lemons into lemonade, be grateful for the parents that you have,
yes.
and when you suffer a loss as great as you and I have suffered,
Yeah.
the show must go on.
The show must go on.
And Smitty is looking at you right now saying, work it, girl.
Yes, exactly. He really is. You know what, Wendy? My siblings, my big brother Jerry and my big sister Stephanie, the day my daddy died on a Saturday, I went back on to Bevelations on Sirius XM on Monday. Me and my sister did a show in homage to my daddy because I felt it was important to let folks know. Because you know, Wendy, the radio people are really connected to you. Our listeners on radio are far more connected, it seems sometimes.
Yeah.
And so they were with me, and they knew Daddy, so I wanted to pay tribute.
Bevy, Thank you for being here.
my love.
And insisting on the couch.
Yes, no, it's my, look, this is a huge honor.
Thank
the 24th
you.
time on the streets, honey, I made it.
44th.
I made
Her
it.
book is called Bevelations. I Will See You for Lunch. We've got a whole cast of characters in the Sprinter.
And they all have COVID testing.
Yes, so everybody will be masked up though, lots of sanitizer, and we're doing a tour. We're not just going to one place.
Okay.
We're doing a tour for special food, special wares, and just to say hello to the people.
Oh, perfection. We'll have to go to a couple of Harlem spots.
Yes. Okay, Bevy Smith, give it up for her. We'll be right back.